Chaos Magic versus Hermetica. Exploring the weirdest, most eerie territories. And at the very end, the fingers points back at us, questioning what is a human, what is humaneness. Chaos Magic is not wanking to sigils, cutting yourself, orgasming in tormenting trances, invoking and evoking matrices of shit from whatever the mesh hells works in computational and magical demonology on your superb high-tech wave-modulated scrying piece that provides the comforts of fuck-uppery you desire, or fuck-uppery of someone else. The world is not your solipsistic projection, your mind is not that powerful, the observer effect is amusing, believe it or not, there are rules of the game. Objective laws that provide for well-trodden paths. And those that shrapnelize you completely, your mind, the remnants of your human-animal soulets that are mortal. Sure, if you want to test how to break your bones and fix them in a lunar depth trance, I've done it once, and lose your mind to demons of Chinese hells possessing children, babbling in weird languages, salivating injection, flowing fluids from all parts of your body, bleeding, fucking a poltergeist girl with ectoplasm licked all over your brain. All of a sudden, go for it. The goo awaits. Straight way to the asylum, and posthumously a straight way to being arrested in a fucked up condition between torment, orgasm and insanity, while preserving the remnants of your sleeping awareness, shifting through astral realms like an insect crushed by the boot of a xenomorph on high heels. Some may say, well, but come on, that's no po... Yeah, the fuck it is. And I'm not here to moralize nor warn you. The monkey men crawled out of the caves, and monkeys were never destined to travel, at least into the weird zones, far beyond the civilized sphere. The bull forgot when he was a calf. Sure, you won't stop people from testing their limits nor a 12-year-old scribbling weird Tifonia Necronomicon things on his floor with a chalk when the parents left his home. And then all of a sudden running for some kind of a protective ritual as soon as the shadow demon appears and materializes in front of you, licking your face. All that, however, I would like to say that at least bear in mind that these explorations in what you define as a human in most humane ways, because you tasted terror, obliteration, insanity, curses of madness, and returned with a trophy almost whimpering like a rat, almost beaten completely, to build yourself up anew into something strong, disciplined, civilized, hermeticized, recovered. Whether you end up as a magical experiment or you experiment yourself doesn't matter, as long as you find your way. Order up, cow. But without the order, you are slayed by chaos. You need to carve the order, and most often most civilized people learned magical enterprises, learned magic, learned hermetics. They done it for you already. Why order? Because total chaos is total insanity and misery for human form. Because the gods of order are there to furnish the possibility of eudaimonia, justice, honesty, trust, pause, humane things, values, virtues, and so on. As a mediumizing individual, armies of chaotic entities, Typhonian black hells, weirdlets of various dimensions move through my mind, and yet I survive, remembering. I've seen my body being dismembered and reassembled in waking state on my very own eyes during trances in the park at night. As long as you won't go mad, go try. I've been in time pockets in slow motion time. Dante Intrepid, I traveled to many worlds, with my soul, with my mind, transporting sometimes merely my soul, my shadow, or my mind transported to another dimension. I am soulless and shadowless, I have my mind and my diamond, something preserved. Yet an order emerged, and though I turned very, very conservative when it comes to a discipline as anarchic as magic, I've burned my fingers already. Flesh and brains on chaos many a times. And I'm not masochistic enough perhaps to try again. Only happy-go-lucky fools are experimenting with something that blasts them off, while being aware of it. Welcome the Guinness records of stupidity. If you go further and become annihilated, that's your problem, that's your business. Nobody will play a liberator for you. So there is a golden mean and a ratio. There's discernment and discipline. And if I may advise anything at all, it is to pursue established paths. Least you want to connect anything and everything to your minds, brains and hearts, oft ignorant of the provenance of it. These worlds are objective. They don't give a fuck about your beliefs or lack of them. Chaos is a bit like good old spiritualism in Victorian times. You invited Thanatos and play a spiritualist seance, and you got all forms of death mutating in a swirling mass of chthonic affairs invited into your mind, heart and souls. Spiritists are not professional necromancers or necromancers, some of us. The latter would rather act carefully and stay away from the spiritists, not to invite trouble. So, just like theurgy is a safe path to travel, Gaia may be dangerous, but it's your business anyway. I said enough, travel safe, and don't get yourself banned. This is not a warning. This is a mockery. Thank you.